turkey sausage patties and decaf coffee with thanks. Bye.
Hi, welcome to my channel, Heart Disease Diaries. My name is Nicole. In today's video, I want to give you an update on my health since my last strokes. And my last strokes were on May 27th, so we are approaching the 3-month mark. If you are new to my channel, I have congenital heart disease that has persisted in adulthood. I've had 4 open heart surgeries, and now I have a mechanical mitral valve. And doctors think that this mechanical mitral valve or a benign growth called Lamble's excretions might be causing small ischemic strokes because I keep having cluster strokes since 2020, but I am on 2 blood thinners. So in this video, I just want to give you a brief update on how I'm doing. So let's get into it. Before I get into how I'm doing, I just want to briefly describe kind of the onset of symptoms that I had that prompted me to go to the emergency room in the first place. So on May 27th in the morning, I was actually getting ready to spend time with my friends. I had just done my kind of morning skincare routine. I was sitting on my couch, and when I went to stand up, I lost my balance and I was staggering, and so I quickly sat back down. And I knew in that moment that something was very wrong. So when I tried to stand up again, the same thing happened. But I was able to use both sides of my hands, and I was able to text my baby brother and call him, and he called the ambulance. I couldn't walk without staggering. I didn't have balance or coordination. I couldn't walk. So I was feeling very, very lightheaded to the extreme. So when it comes to previous recoveries, I will say that I'm very thankful and happy to report that this physical recovery was easier than other physical recoveries. That's not to minimize it or say that it was easy or less frightening or less traumatic. After 2 days of being like a fall risk and using a walker in the hospital and needing support to get up and move in and out of my bed and like go to the bathroom, I was able to use a walker on my own. And then when I was discharged, I was able to walk. 3 months post-op, I think physically I'm doing really well, and I'm very thankful for that. I still do struggle with bouts of dizziness. Actually, this week, I had some dizziness that really made me a little bit worried. But physically, I think I'm doing really well. Now I want to segue into how I'm doing mentally, because I think this part is really big and important. Mentally in the hospital, I felt like I was doing really well, and my spirits were really high because every day I had people visiting me. And being less isolated, being less alone with my thoughts, and just less alone in general really helped my mental health stay in a really good place. This is also the first set of strokes where I felt like my life didn't completely shut down and I wasn't completely engulfed and swallowed by my chronic illness. I was actually able to focus on other things like work and my being in my friend's wedding and going out with friends in general. But in the last few weeks, when things have calmed down, my friend had her wedding, I've had more time to just pray and reflect. I've realized that my mental health is just not exactly where it could be. I think that I'm just really in survival mode. I'm still really anxious to do things. And I'm really thankful to report that I have started seeing a therapist in person a couple weeks ago, and I'm hoping to see her every week on Thursdays at 9 in the morning. And what I want to do in these therapy sessions is really just kind of process everything that's happened. But more than that, I want to reach a point of like radical acceptance with my chronic illness, because the biggest thing I struggle with and have struggled with since these cluster strokes started happening in 2020 is this sense of safety or not feeling safe inside my body. And it feels like I've internalized this fatalistic view that no matter what I do, I'm just going to keep going in the hospital getting strokes. And that's a really, really disheartening, heavy core belief to have, but it's hard because it's been confirmed by my circumstances and my health history. So I really want to work on accepting myself and accepting my condition in its totality, whether or not that means I'm continuing to get these cluster strokes or whether or not I'm going to have more health stability. So I really appreciate your support, and I'm happy to share this video with you. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.